Full of 8.95 stamps the other day.
And can you mail it from our place?
Uh-huh. So that's the stamp you need. And then just do this. Keep that one. It's up here in the thumb.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to do it from my mom.
Okay, good.
And then I just write the address here.
Yep. You there, Brian?
Is this the right meeting room?
Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Hi.
This is from your link today.
Okay, I hope it's the right one.
Oh. Hi.
Hey.
Oh, so you can hear me good?
How are you, Elizabeth?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good.
Looks like you're both working there.
Yeah, just doing chores.
Good.
Paying bills and that kind of stuff.
Oh, fun. That's the stuff
Right.
I like to do. Yeah, here we go. Shut this.
Sun's bright behind me.
I get my other.
Stop that. Yeah, two behind me. That wouldn't matter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, just a minute here, try something out.
How was your trip, Jackie?
Oh, it was great, Elizabeth.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It was so great.
Excellent.
Such a beautiful area.
It is pretty.
Oh, so we just got back, I guess, night before last.
Still a little jet lag?
Yeah, yeah. I had a really hard time yesterday. I'm a little better today.
Good, good.
Where'd you go?
We were in the coast of Maine. We also went to Boston, but mostly the coast of Maine. Yeah, it was fabulous. I highly recommend it.
Good.
What's the weather like this time of year there?
Oh, we had just the most perfect weather.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We had 70s and 80s and sunny skies.
Nice.
In the very
Excellent.
beginning, it was 60s, but then it warmed up and we had I think one afternoon of rain. That was it.
Good, you're lucky.
Yeah, it was great. So,
So as you know, I am not intermediate, so I'm just gonna kibitz and watch. Learn.
Now we're gonna make you the star of this show.
Here we
No,
go.
well, if you have questions.
I had wanted to do a little shark bridge here, but I'm having a hard time getting it to load my hands. Oh, it did it. Got some. Good. All right, this is going to take me another couple minutes, but I think I'll be able to get this working. This bit. The Shark Bridge importer is really very finicky about the hand files that it lets you put in. And it usually
Well,
just
it'll probably be better next week. Isn't next week Shark Week?
Good one.
I think it's appropriate for it to be a little thin, icky, if you will.
exactly.
He's gonna be here for the next hour.
Relatively.
Silly bean. All right, there's one more thing here to see how this works. Yeah, that one didn't work, so we'll do the simpler one here. Okay, so I wanted to talk for a few minutes though about hand patterns. And so we talk about balanced hands and unbalanced hands. And what are our balanced hand patterns.
No more than one doubleton.
Yeah, so what would be a balanced hand pattern? Yeah,
4, 4, 3, 2.
yep, 4, 4, 3, 2. What would be another one? I think
Five.
Jackie?
5, 3, 3, 2.
5, 3, 3, 2, yeah.
Doesn't get more balanced than 4, triple 3, of course.
That's right, the ultimate balanced hand, 4, 3, 3, 3. So, so that's 3 hand patterns you've come up with for balanced hands. So, can you think of a fourth?
Well, we usually consider 5, what is it, 5, 4, 2, 2? as balanced.
Semi-balanced. Yes, 5, 4, 2, 2 is semi-balanced. There's only 3 patterns for balanced hands. The 4, 3, 3, 3, the 5, 3, 3, 2, and the 4, 4, 3, 2. And so, what percentage of hands are those? Only 3 patterns. And I'll tell you that the remaining hand patterns, there's a lot, but there's probably about 10 before you get into the really extreme cases. Anyhow, the 3 hand patterns of the balanced hands, that'll be half of your hands. Half of all hands are balanced. And then about a third of the hands are going to be 2-suited, at least 5, 4. And of those, a third of those is the semi-balanced, the 5, 4, 2, 2. So if you add the semi-balanced in with the balance, it's close to 60% of the hands are balanced or semi-balanced. And so that's one of the reasons we like the no trump ladder and all those no trump bids that describe a balanced hand plus or minus 1 point, because we get to use that all the time. When we can open the bidding half of the time or more, we're starting out on the no trump ladder at least. So so probably all of you have taken some geometry in school in your distant past. And so you can say in geometry, any 2 points define a line.
Right?
Goes through those 2 points. Any 2 lines, they intersect, they define a point, right? But parallel lines don't. Parallel lines don't intersect. But there's a branch of geometry called projective geometry, where they take a normal Euclidean plane and they add a line to it, 1 line. They call that the line of infinity. And they basically say all parallel lines actually do meet at the point of infinity. If you take all those point of infinity points, they make the line at infinity. And there's all kinds of cool stuff that happens in that geometry, and there's a duality that appears. And so that any theorem that you have involving points and lines, you can swap point and line and get a new theorem that also holds. So wherein you can say any 2 points determine a line, in this parallel geometry, any 2 lines determine a point. It would be their normal point if they intersect, and if they're parallel, it's this point at infinity. And so there's this major dualism when you kind of expand your mind just slightly for that type of geometry. And so there's a sort of a dualism in bridge also. Bridge would be much easier if we threw out the 2s and there was only 12 cards in our hand and 12 cards in each suit. But 13 is an awkward number to deal with. But when we look at these hand patterns like the 4432, for instance, and we think about the distribution of the cards in our suits, those are the same patterns that distribute a suit around the table. So in the same way that we can divide 13 up into the 4 suits, we can also divide our 13 cards of a suit up into 4 hands.
Mhm.
And we'll tend to see the same thing, that a suit spread around the table in 4333 or 4432 or 5332 will be, half the time they're going to be one of those kind of distributions. And so a big part of improving our bridge game is keeping track of the opponent's hands and what they have and what they have left. And it's hard to do. And it's hard because everything's 13s, which is hard to deal with. But it helps if we think about both the hand patterns and the suit patterns. And so if we are used to somebody having a 5332 pattern, for instance, we may be more easily able to work out that that's the hand pattern of one of the opponents. Whereas it's harder to count all of their cards, and this has been played and that's been played, and so they must have the 6 of spades and the 3 of diamonds left or something like that. That's nearly impossible to do. But it's not so hard if you get used to the hand patterns to try and think, okay, is my opponent a balanced hand? Maybe their bidding even told you they're a balanced hand. If that's the case, they have one of those 3 hand patterns, and so it's already really narrowed down. So it's just a general guideline to think about those 3 most common hand patterns that give you the balanced hand. You get really used to those: 4333, 4432, 5332, and really memorize those patterns, because they're not only your patterns for the distribution of the suits in your hand, but they're the pattern of the distribution of the suit around the table. So those are really good figures to keep in your mind. And so then let me find my other file here. So we've looked at this before in a couple different ways. This talking about ways to find a 8-card major suit fit. You guys see this okay, or is it too small?
Too small.
Let's see.
Probably.
Right. Hold on.
That's better.
Better.
All right. So when we talk about ways to find major 8-card major suit fits, it's also some of these hand patterns. So our most common easiest way to find a major suit fit in our bidding system is opening one of a major, promising 5, and if a responder has 3, they can just raise, right? 1 spade, 2 spades, or something like that. And that's one of the that already sets out that suit to be one of these hand patterns. We're either 5-3, 3-2, which is most common, where there's 5 cards outstanding. The opponents have 3 and 2. They may be the 5-4-3-1. Less likely though. We can still think about those patterns like that there. Another one that's pretty easy for us to find fits is where we're 4-4 in the major. Opener opens one of a minor, responder bids one of a major, and then the opener rebids that major at some level. Now we found our 4-4 fit. And that suit is apt to be again divided 4-4-3-2. That's one of our balanced hand patterns. That's the most likely outcome. But they could be 4-4-4-1. And that can happen sometimes, or worst case 4450. That's a pattern also. It can come up. Then we have the pattern where opener has 3 of the major and responder has 5. That's the hardest one to bid. All right. We usually need to use new minor force or fourth suit forcing to find that. Sometimes we can find that if the opponents interfere, and we can do a support double for opener to show their 3-card support. But out of all of these, that's the most difficult one. Where opener or responder has a 6-card suit, we can rebid our suit once to show 6. Opener opening one of a major and rebidding 2 promises a 6-card suit. Responder responding a major and then rebidding the major also promises 6, even though they'll only promise 4 on their first bid. So all of those other ones are fairly easy to find, but that 3-5 is the awkward one. We make up for that somewhat by having an easier time and with that 5-3 backwards fit, if opener is able to open 1 no trump, 2 no trump, or 2 clubs followed by 2 no trump. Because in all of those cases, we have Jacobi transfers to let us show our 5-card suit. And then with the game going hand or invitational hand, we can rebid a no trump to say, yeah, we've got exactly 5 of those. So let me see if I can get Shark Bridge going here. I think this is probably our standard URL for this. I pasted it into the link here. You need me to text it, James?
I copied it, so let me see if I can text it to myself.
All right.
Tracy.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Okay.
Are you finding your way here, Elizabeth?
No. It's all right. I'll listen.
Wasn't it in the email too?
Yeah, I just clicked on the link in the email.
Okay.
And Padme, I just sent a link for you too for the.
I think I got it.
Okay, yeah, I see you're in there. Good. Or no?
So I'm just getting this thing where it's saying wait to be
Yep.
seated.
Yep, you're in. You're good. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in here.
Okay, that's what I have too. Just please wait to be seated.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
Are you on Bridge base, Rick?
No, this is Shark Bridge.
Oh, okay, so I have to go to the link, I think.
Yeah, click on the link I put in the chat or that Brian has in the email.
Do I have to have an account?
No.
What's that?
Nope, you just put your name in.
There you go. All right. Okay, so now everybody should have a hand, and everybody should have a partner, so you can go ahead and bid.
Okay,
Don't start the play. Just finish your auction first.
okay.
Oh, so sorry. You know what I messed up, Andrew?
So we're playing against robots?
Okay.
You will have yeah, robot opponents, but you have a
Okay.
human partner right now.
Yeah, I see. I'm partnered with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
All right.
My robot seems to be thinking.
Oh, sorry. I gotta run when I do that. Undo it. Turns off the robots for whatever reason. Your bid there, Elizabeth.
She's transferring?
Yeah.
So you don't want us to play yet?
That's correct. Okay, so everybody wound up here transferring in 2 spades and deciding that was far enough. Okay, so now everybody should be repositioned to north here, so you can go ahead and play the hand.
We have to bid again.
I know the auctions. Oh shoot. Yeah, I guess you do. So just do your one no trump opener again. I think you'll be okay. It'll come out the same.
So are we supposed to have, oh,
Oh, so it's resetting it so we can play it. Okay.
Yeah. And so
Oh,
if you're,
Okay, so
okay, so we're just playing. Okay.
yep, we're just playing.
all right. Yeah.
Minute 3.
Mm.
Hmm. It was lucky.
Wow. Similar conclusion.
All right, everybody is done here.
Rick, if you're unbalanced, is it more likely that the other hands at the table are also unbalanced? I would think so.
It depends a little bit on how unbalanced you are. But so for instance, where you have 8 spades between you, even though it's 6-2,
Mhm.
it's not strongly indicative that they're going to be 4-1 against you. So who all made their contract here?
Don't everybody speak at once.
I did.
Uh-huh. That's the only one. So what was, well, let me walk through this a little bit. So what was the opening lead everywhere?
King of Spades.
Okay. And so what's Declare's plan when you're in a suit contract? What should you start off doing?
Count your winners.
Count your losers.
Count your losers.
And when we're counting losers, which hand are we kind of basing things off of?
The one with long trumps.
The one with long trumps. And so that's south here.
Mhm.
So looking at south, how many spade losers do we have?
2,
And how many heart losers?
1,
0.
0. We've got one little heart, but we've got the ace of hearts opposite, so no heart losers. How many club losers?
1,
And how many diamond losers?
potentially 3.
2.
Oh, we need to play hearts first and throw off a diamond on the hearts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you've got 6 losers and you can only afford 5. And so if West ever gets in, which they will with their ace of spades, if you
Yeah.
lead spades,
Yeah,
then they
Yeah.
run the diamonds.
so
through
need to do two rounds of hearts before.
Exactly.
Mm.
Ace, king of hearts and pitch a diamond.
Yeah,
Is that what you did, Linnea?
Yes, that's what I did.
Okay. And you don't want to do 2 hearts and pitch a club because you only have 1 club loser, and even if you get rid of a club from dummy, you're not getting rid of that loser.
no, you gotta pitch a diamond, pitch it at 3 diamond losers.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, so now you're reseated with people again.
What are you all looking at?
Oh, sorry, we're looking at Shark Bridge. Can you hop in?
How do I do that?
Here's the link in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
You snuck in.
Yeah, I just got back from a trip.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's see.
And
Oh.
so yeah, bid this out, and then don't play the hand yet. And then you should be able to bid your hand there.
Okay, yeah, I'm bidding.
And you're the dealer, yeah.
Was not expecting that. Tracy.
I was,
So don't play the hand yet.
Okay,
Let's see.
All right, so what are the contracts people are in here?
4 hearts.
4 hearts.
We're in 3 hearts.
3 hearts.
Yes.
Yeah, so did everybody start out with 1 no trump?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty standard. And how many points has Wes got?
8. Oh, West? Oh,
Yeah.
9.
8 plus some shortages.
No shortages when you're looking at the long trump hand.
Oh, right, that's right.
But length points, you have 2 length points.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10.
10. So does Wes think that East and West have enough for game?
Marginal.
Yeah.
Well, you've got at least
Maybe.
25
Yeah.
to 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely enough for game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I should have bid 4 hearts instead of 3 hearts.
Yeah. So basically, West is the one that knows right off the bat that 4 hearts is the contract that you want to be in.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
If you're playing Texas transfers, you would just bid 4 diamonds, 1 no trump, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
If you don't play Texas, just do 2 diamond, 2 hearts, and then jump to 4 hearts.
Well, I looked at that suit and I thought that is a pretty marginal heart suit. And so instead of bidding 4 hearts, I just said 3 to invite to game and let him know that I had 6 of them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what I did.
it is an anemic heart suit.
Except I miscounted. I only counted my hand as 9 points instead of 10 points. That's a
Yeah.
mistake.
But with 10
So-
points, you pretty much need to go. And
But
it
with
can be
9
the
points,
case
you
if,
should bid. 9 points, you should bid 3 hearts, right?
right, that's right. With 9 points, you would bid 3 hearts.
Okay.
But with 10, you would normally bid 4, even if they're horrible hearts. And what can happen if partner only has the 4 and the 9, let's say, and you're missing ace, king, queen, jack, 10, how are those likely divided?
3-2.
So you're only going to lose 3 hearts anyhow. And
Mm-hmm.
you'll probably take all the rest of the tricks.
Wow.
So you just need to trust the math on this. So let me move everybody to their own table here. But I need to find. Oh.
I don't think that's what you want.
Did I mess it up? Oh, I did. Yeah.
No.
All right.
I'd be happy to defend 4 hearts. That would be fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, looks like she's in the witness protection. There we go.
Okay. Now everybody should be clear here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Elizabeth, are you afraid to draw trumps here?
Yeah,
How come? How many trumps do they have?
5.
How are they likely divided?
3-2.
Right. So do you want them to take all 5 of those separately with roughing your good cards?
No.
Yeah, so there's no risk in just drawing trump there.
Okay.
You want to make sure their high cards go crash together on the same tricks.
I have 5.
You can take that one. And now how many do they have?
3.
Yep. They lead it again. So they won that one, and how many do they have now?
1.
Yeah, so they're only going to take one more trump trick on you.
I see. Okay.
I clicked, but it didn't work. Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Is Tony here today?
Not here.
Not here?
Yeah, Tony was on a camping trip over the weekend. That's still on
Oh,
that.
how nice. How nice. So did you take an Overtrick, James?
No,
Good, I feel better.
No, he's just celebrating making his contract as opposed to last time. It's the little things in life, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Go ahead and play. You're going to lose the last two tricks there, so it doesn't really matter what
Yeah.
you do. But you made your contract.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops.
So again, looking at all these hands, are you able to see all four hands at your table now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so when dummy comes down, and what was the opening lead on this?
Diamond.
Queen of diamonds?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So again, suit contract, we want to look at losers from the perspective of the hand with long trump.
Okay.
So looking at West, how many heart losers do we think we have?
2.
2.
Probably 2, unless they divide poorly. How many spade losers?
None.
None.
How many diamond losers?
1.
1.
One.
How many club losers?
1.
One.
5.
Yeah.
Potentially.
And so the we
If
don't,
the,
go ahead.
if the finesse doesn't work.
So the finesse is a way to mitigate a club loser. It's
Yeah.
a 50% chance to mitigate it. And so the thinking here is that we're not going to generate any tricks by roughs. The only way we could do that is we could rough with the 4 of hearts, for instance, which we can't. And so normally we would set out drawing trumps here right off to make sure they can't rough our ace or king of spades, our ace or king of diamonds, things like that. And then ultimately we need to finesse a club and hope that that works. And in this case, it does. We don't worry too much about transportation because we can always rough a spade to get into the west hand to lead the club for the finesse. And so normally you would want to go ahead and draw the trumps. There's also the hope that as you keep putting south in with trumps, they may lead a club for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't even have to risk the finesse. It's a free finesse. So that's what I would do is I would lead trumps 3 times and put them in twice and hope that they lead clubs. And if they don't, eventually get back to the west hand and lead a club and do the finesse the old-fashioned way. And also, I guess it's out on the auction. Even with that terrible heart suit, you've got enough hearts to play in hearts, and you have enough points to play in the game. All right. Okay, so you're back to sitting north-south again with the person for the auction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. I got it messed up. And
Oh,
let me,
Oh, my hand just changed.
yeah, no, I
Yeah.
moved you. I had you in the wrong spots there.
okay.
Well, now the robot is supposed to okay a bit.
Okay.
What are these robots playing? What does that double mean?
That double means a long suit.
Good to know.
So Elizabeth,
Oh.
back you up here. Why are you doing 2 clubs there? For Stamen?
Yeah.
But you've got a 5-card suit.
Oh, yeah, should have done the other thing.
Yeah.
Did you say? Did you say?
Okay, where am I? Heath?
Because you had, because, but he's invited, but I don't have 15.
So hearts.
Yeah. And don't play the hand, just wait till we're in the final contract.
Oh, sorry. I start playing.
You don't have 15, right? Right?
So East played
So Elizabeth, how many points have you got there?
10, 9.
10. 9 high card points and length point is 10.
And then,
That's
yeah,
enough for-
so I can count my my doubletons, right?
Not your doubletons, just your length, because you're the long trump hand. So you get a point for length. So you've got 10 total points.
Yeah. And
Is
she
that enough for game?
yeah.
Okay. So, but you don't know if partner's got more than a doubleton spade, so you can bid 3 no trump here.
Okay.
Saying we belong in game and
Back to spades.
She'll tell me. Okay.
yep, she'll take you back to spades if that's the right place to be.
He said, I should have went to spades.
Mhm.
And so you just passed that.
I got 3 spades. Then.
Sorry, Andrew, I should have went to 3 spades.
Yeah, 3 spades is an invitational hand with 6 spades. So I'm gonna drop you into West here.
What you guys did? But that one contributor 2 spades and I'm not.
3 no trump, 4 spades.
Oh. But if you went, I should still went spades.
Okay.
This is the auction we would expect to have.
Okay.
And go ahead and you can, I'll declare this.
And first page.
So we go ahead and play.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there's 3. 1 spade, no hearts, 1 club.
Cool.
There's only counting 3 low end.
Okay. But
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't do that right.
Yeah, I didn't either.
What's counted 2?
Oh, nuts.
Right down here.
Mm.
Ah,
So they have a bad breaking club that goes down.
yeah. That's.
Okay, so when we see dummy come down here, we should be counting our losers based on the east hand with the long spades. So there's a spade, no hearts, probably one club, and one diamond.
But if the clubs are 4-2, then you could lose 2 clubs.
If they're 4-1.
4-1, I mean, yeah.
If they're 4-1, yes. So although it's possible that if the one is the honor, you'd have a finesse left.
Yeah.
But there's no hope of getting a rough here, so you should
You just
try
have
to
to
draw
hope for the
trumps.
clubs to play out, right?
What's that?
You just have to hope that the clubs.
Hope that the clubs work out. And I think that what I saw is that when South got in, they actually led a club,
Yeah.
which really is nice for you because that suit is frozen. Whoever leads that gives up a trick.
Mm-hmm.
But once they lead a club and dummy or North goes up with a jack and you win your king, when you are ready to, you can finesse clubs the other way
Mm-hmm.
and not lose any club tricks.
Mm-hmm.
So you should ultimately just lose a spade and a diamond
Right. Right.
Get +1.
and be one over.
Yeah.
I didn't try the finesse either.
What's that?
I was just saying I didn't try the finesse.
Right. It doesn't hurt you to try the finesse though, because you're expecting to lose a club anyhow if they're 3-2 normally. So if you
Right.
lose that finesse, the rest of them will run. But if the finesse does work, you don't even have to lose one. It's a mistake to look at it the other way. It's very, very common to look at the strong hand, the west hand here, and say, oh, I've got a rough 2 hearts.
Right.
I've got the ace king, but I've got 2 heart losers I need to rough.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that because it's East's losers you're worried about, and East has no heart losers. If you go to rough hearts, all you're doing is shortening up your long trumps for no reason.
Well, that's good to think about.
And that's Jacobi transfers are easy to do, but they always wind up making, where you have these 5-3 fits, you wind up having dummy with the long trumps. And the declarer is the no trump opener who's been staring at his hand ever since the beginning of the auction, worried about his losers there.
Uh-huh.
And it's really a mind over matter thing to get yourself to flip context and say, as soon as dummy comes down, it's dummy that's the master hand. And dummy's losers that you have to deal with. And don't worry at all about your own losers.
Okay.
Rick, I missed something in the conversation. How was it that the opponent led a club? Because I didn't have that happen.
Okay, I think that
It didn't happen for me either.
okay, I don't know. Some people it did. I didn't see all of the specific plays. If they don't lead a club, you're just going to take the ace. Well, you have a couple of choices. You can take the king and then finesse the 10.
Right.
It's probably best. If it loses to the jack, then you know that they divided 3-2, and so you just lose one club. So,
So
so yeah,
the only thing, you can make your contract, but you can't make one more, right?
that's right. If they don't lead a club, you can't make an over trick.
Yeah,
If they
okay.
lead a club, how do you get the over trick?
If they lead the 5 of clubs, you play low in West.
Uh-huh,
They go up with the Jack and you win the King.
Yeah.
okay.
And then you lead a low club and they put in the 9 and you put in the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what I did. I thought I only had gotten 10 tricks, but I got 11.
Oh, I thought you got 11. I thought that must be what happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
Linnea,
No,
you're a
I
genius and
was
you don't
thinking-
even know it.
I was looking at this thinking, okay, he's telling us I could have made one more trick. Yeah, I forgot. I did. I was looking at the thing just before when it had only a 10 up and not the 11.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right, that's it. I'm going to have to exit here to head back over to Stoner's Creek.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, how's that going over there?
Pretty well. Their problem is they have too many bridge players.
Ah,
oh. Why is that a
Problem.
problem?
They need more classes. They like the max they can have is 50 people in a class.
Oh,
And
wow.
they have more than that want to sign up for them.
Wow.
My
More than
gosh.
50? Wow.
wow, that's
It's,
great.
That's
it's your
incredible.
reputation, Rick.
Well, it's Grant teaching there for 10 years is a large part of it. It started out as a small program and has just grown and grown and grown.
Yeah. So is there only one level of class?
No, they have 2 classes. They have intro to bridge and an
Oh, yeah.
intermediate bridge. And the intermediate one is full. It's 12 tables, and that's as big as the room is.
Wow.
The first day I did the beginning bridge, it was 11 tables. And it's been a little bit less for the last couple of weeks because of COVID.
Mm.
But
Oh.
the problem we have there is they're at the very beginning of the intro to bridge, and it needs to loop back and start from scratch to teach the new students,
Mm-hmm.
the brand new players. But then those like 10 tables need to move to the advanced or the intermediate class,
Yeah.
and it's already full.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
that is a problem.
So those people just lose out.
Well, yeah, they have a sign up sheet, and so it may be a race to sign up each week to get into that class.
Oh, it's
They
a
may-
week by week thing. Okay.
There's
Oh my
one a week. But maybe, I don't know if they decide to have somebody else teach. I don't want to teach a 3rd class each week there. We may do other things and try and divide the beginning class up into 1 hour of beginning and one sort of beginner plus or something like that. Not sure. Try